In a world where love collides with betrayal, and destiny hangs in the balance, comes a story that will grip your soul. This is Kiss of Pain. A journey of trust, heartbreak, and unshakable faith. Don't just watch, experience it. Subscribe now, and follow the channel so you never miss the next powerful episode of Kiss of Pain.
Chapter 1. The journey begins. The wind howled through the open balcony, rattling the panes and sending an unwelcome chill into the room. Lawrence sat alone on a wooden chair, arms wrapped tightly around himself. The cold bit deep into his bones. Shuddering, he rose quickly and hurried back inside. He couldn't afford to fall sick, not now, not with so much already weighing on him. Inside the living room, Ike, Chike, and Zach sat in silence, watching him quietly settle near the dining table. He folded his arms, his face unreadable, but his thoughts churned restlessly. Christmas is almost here, he thought. It's the 23rd of December. I want to travel home, but there's no money. 6 months of work, and nothing to show. Transportation and cheap meals swallowed everything. I came to Lagos with high hopes. Ike helped me get a job, but is this really the life I signed up for? A flashback, the call from Owerri. In his small, dimly lit bedroom in Owerri, Lawrence had spoken to Ike on the phone. "Ike man," he had said, trying to sound cheerful. "Oh, Lawrence. How are you?" Ike's voice had been warm and familiar. "To be frank, Owerri is unbearable. Since my father died, Mum has been sick, doctors call it asthmatic bronchitis. Things are hard. I need a job. Please, can you help me?" Ike's reply had come firm and reassuring. "No problem at all. My uncle owns a school. I'll talk to him. Don't worry. Thank you, my brother. I appreciate it." "Don't mention it," Ike laughed. "Have you forgotten what you did for me back in the day, the message that changed everything?" One Thursday morning, while sitting with his mother in the living room, Lawrence's phone buzzed with a text message. His eyes widened as he read it, a job offer from Great Stone Primary and Secondary School in Lagos. He would begin on Monday. He dialed Ike at once. "Ike, I just got a text from your uncle's school. They want me to resume on Monday. What do I do?" "Enter the next available bus to Lagos," Ike instructed. "Once you get here, give me a call." "All right, Ike man. Thanks again." The journey to Lagos. At the motor park, Lawrence clutched his bag and paid for a night bus ticket. His heart pounded with both anxiety and hope. As dawn broke, the bus rolled into Lagos. Lawrence stepped out, weary but determined, and dialed Ike. "Ike, I just arrived." "Wow, how was your trip?" Ike asked. "Night bus things," Lawrence sighed. "I'm at the car park now." "All right, give me a few minutes. I'll come pick you up." 30 minutes later, Ike arrived, welcoming him warmly. They stopped at Mr. Biggs to grab food before heading home. Settling in. That evening, around 6:30, the door burst open. "Lawrence man!" Chike shouted. "Chike, my man!" Lawrence replied, embracing him. Minutes later, Zach stormed in, yelling with laughter, "Jack Lord! Jack Lord!" The old nickname from secondary school. Lawrence chuckled. "I thank God for journey mercies." An hour later, Ike returned. "Lawrence, get ready. All of us are going out tonight." "Where to?" "I don't feel like going anywhere." "Come on," Chike insisted. "It won't be right to turn us down. Let's go." A night out at Allen Avenue. Friday night in Lagos was loud and alive. Traffic, music, and laughter filled Allen Avenue. The four friends parked near a bustling club and found a corner table. "What will you have?" the waitress asked. "Beer for all of us," Ike said quickly. "No," Lawrence interjected firmly. "Malt for me." Chike laughed. "Nobody drinks malt here." The drinks arrived, and stories of old school days filled the air. But as laughter surrounded him, Lawrence's thoughts were heavy. This isn't the life I came to Lagos for. The first day on the job. Monday morning came. Lawrence rose early, dressed, and made his way to Broad Street, Lagos Island. The gates of Great Stone Primary and Secondary School loomed before him. "Good morning, young man," the security guard greeted. "The proprietor is in his office." Moments later, Lawrence met Mr. Ease, the proprietor. "Welcome," he said kindly. "Here, we value excellence. Strive for it always." Soon, Lawrence was sent to meet the principal. "Good morning, sir," Lawrence said. "You must be Lawrence," Principal EO replied. "In this school, lateness and indecency are not tolerated. I hope you are clear on that." "Yes, sir," Lawrence responded respectfully. And so, the new chapter of his Lagos journey began. Chapter 2, New Struggles. The weeks rolled by quickly at Great Stone Primary and Secondary School. Lawrence adjusted to the routines of teaching, though it wasn't easy. The classrooms were noisy, the students often restless, and the pay barely enough to survive. Still, he pressed on, determined not to disappoint Ike, who had helped him secure the job. But Lagos was a city of pressure. Transportation alone consumed a chunk of his salary. Every morning, he squeezed into crowded buses, his shirt already damp with sweat before he reached the school gates. At night, he returned exhausted, his head buzzing with the chaos of the day. An evening at home. One evening, Lawrence sat on the edge of his bed, staring at the ceiling. His roommates, Ike, Chike, and Zach, were busy laughing at a comedy show on TV. Ike glanced over. "Lawrence, what's the matter? You're too quiet these days." Lawrence sighed. "Ike, I'm not finding things easy. The salary is too small. After transport and food, nothing remains. How can I save? How can I even help my family back home?" Chike chuckled, shaking his head. "Guy, that's Lagos for you. If you're not smart, Lagos will swallow you alive." Zach leaned forward. "Don't stress yourself. Just follow the trend. People are making it by cutting corners. Nobody survives here by hard work alone." Lawrence frowned. "That's not me. I can't do that. I want to succeed, but not that way." The room fell silent. His words hung heavy, clashing with the carefree atmosphere of his friends. The clash of values. Days turned into weeks, and tension slowly crept in. Lawrence's refusal to join the others in their nightlife and schemes made him stand out. On Fridays, while Chike and Zach went out to drink and party, he stayed home, often reading or preparing lessons. One night, Zach returned drunk, banging on the door until Ike let him in. "Lawrence," he slurred. "Why are you always forming holy? Life is short, enjoy it." Lawrence shook his head and turned away, refusing to argue. But inside, he was torn. "Lord, is this where you want me to be? I left ORE with dreams of a better future. Why does it feel like I'm stuck?" A flicker of hope. Despite the hardship, small moments of encouragement came. The students liked him, many greeted him warmly each morning. One even wrote on the chalkboard before class, "We love you, Teacher Lawrence." At home, his mother's voice over the phone strengthened him. "My son," she said softly, coughing between words, "don't give up. Hard times don't last. God will open a door." Her words lit a flame of hope in his heart, though the road ahead remained uncertain. The weight of Lagos. By the end of his third month in Lagos, Lawrence's body felt warm. His clothes were old, his shoes nearly giving way. He looked at his wallet one night and saw only a few crumpled Naira notes left. "This city is a battlefield," he thought bitterly. "But I must fight. I didn't come here to fail." And so, even in the struggle, he resolved to keep moving forward, unaware that the storms of envy and betrayal were already gathering around him.